All right, let's try to react. We got men and women seek to understand each other. I feel like I can react to this. You know, as a community. I feel like we got it. You know, I feel like we can react to this as a community. So feel free to yap, you know? Feel free to yap about whatever.
I don't think that a lot of men realize how scary just they are.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, chat. Let me mix my tea up. I got cayenne sitting at the top. I missed it. I missed it. Hold on. Can men and women understand each other? I ain't gonna lie. Probably not. Probably not. Speaking from a nigga, probably not. We can try. We can work something out. At the end of the day, probably not. Not gonna lie to you. I'll stab my lip. Woo! That's sweet and spicy. All right. What do you say? We brought women and men together to spark a dialogue on gender roles and their experiences. Right. And to see if they could find middle ground.
Hi, my name is Day. I'm from New Jersey originally, and I'm a publicist here in LA.
Jersey.
Hi guys, I'm Brett,
Where is it?
and I work in film.
I'm Gabby, and I work in film as well. I act.
Hi everyone, I'm Corey. I'm from Los Angeles, and I'm in advertising and recruiting.
My name is Farhood. I'm born and raised in LA, and I'm a writer.
I feel like they be lying about their jobs.
My name is Joe, 25 years old, and I'm marketing coordinator here.
I feel like they be lying about their jobs. First of all, everybody not this successful, bro. You know, everybody, I'm an actor, I'm a writer, I'm a director. Where? You know? And like, how, if you doing all that, how you got time to be on YouTube doing this, you know?
In LA.
But all this be some LA stuff, though. Everybody can't be this successful. Wait, men and women are inherently different. Let's talk about it. I ain't gonna lie. Before I answer, let's define inherently. Inherent meaning. Existing in something as a, let me make sure y'all can see it. Existing in something as a permanent, essential, or characteristic attribute. Right. I don't get it. Existing in something as a permanent, like stats, like your stats. Like we got the same stats type beat. Inherently different. Yes, I agree. We are different. And that's okay.
Not to say that this is like a sound fact.
Wait, what y'all think, chat? Men and women are inherently different. What you think? Yes or no? What you think, Nightbot? My dog Nightbot at? I can't cheer my own channel. I want to cheer something. What is this? Definitely different.
Sure that, there aren't exceptions, but I think, men are, they're built differently. They're stronger, usually. I can say, yeah, physically is a one inherent difference.
Obviously, it changes based on like their race and gender, or like where they're from and stuff like that. But I think that women tend to sometimes be a lot more over emotional, and where men tend to kind of respond a little bit more stoically. And
I'm gonna say he should have said something. See, now he about to get cooked. He about to get it. Now the women all about to talk to him about something. Watch. But what he say?
Women.
He called y'all because he ain't say the problem. He ain't say what's going on. He just said y'all emotional. He went straight to attack mode, man.
Like where they're from and stuff like that. But I think that changes.
I can say, yeah, physically is a one.
He went straight to attack mode,
difference.
bro. He finna get cooked.
Obviously, it changes based on like their race and gender, or like where they're from and stuff like that. But I think that women tend to sometimes be a lot more over emotional, and where men tend to kind of respond a little bit more stoically. And that might not be the most like perfect way to say it, but I think it's.
Do you think that's a natural way that
we're born to be,
or do you think that's how we're brought up?
I think it's a mixture of both. or it might just be how society has ingrained and they should react to certain things too.
Yeah.
Men are supposed to be this like sometimes uncompromising, not unemotional person, whereas women are supposed to be emotional. And so I think that
It's more
people
emotional
sometimes
than
like fall into those categories even when they're not supposed to be.
I feel like,
Who more emotional? I guarantee. Oh, you talking about him? Yeah, I guarantee he's more emotional than me. Yeah, I can tell. You know, he you know what I'm saying, that way. He a little bit that way with it, and that's cool. He's saying women are more emotional because of He said like women react more emotionally and men react more like stoically type beat.
even as a man, like, how I approach a problem is like, oh, how can I fix this thing?
Yeah,
Whereas,
we do that.
A lot of my female friends are like, I don't need to fix it. I just need to listen to this person.
You gotta listen to it.
And like for me, like that's just not my natural impulse.
Yeah, good. I think there's so many men who people will say, oh yeah, men are always strong or always this or always that. Well, tell that to a female UFC fighter. She'll kick their ass.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And they're also
That's why I said
a
there was
lot of-
That'd be
exceptions.
rigged.
Yeah,
That'd be rigged.
Well,
Very much so.
But there are a lot of people who will say, oh, women are always hyper emotional, and then tell that to a bleeding heart guy who's just like the biggest, most passionate person. I mean, so I just think generalization is always problematic.
My husband he's one of those guys that cries in like every movie, you know, and like I love that. And I'm like a very assertive, fiery person, which is like generally attributed to masculine quality, which in itself is problematic that we think like strength is masculine, problem solving is masculine. We're all capable. And we're all also have our weaknesses.
What's she correct about? A certain part, or like the cayenne pepper. Oh Lord. Yeah, she right. Like usually, like strength and all that is like, related to like masculinity and all that. And it ain't really that. It's strong women out there. It ain't always about a nigga, you know. Wait, I ain't see the question. These are disadvantages of having my... Ooh, word? Not the guy. He is correct about generalization. Yeah. Hold on. Let's peep game real quick, right? There are disadvantages of having my gender, right? Meaning, as this gender, this is what I struggle with. Now peep game.
Having my gender.
She walked up solo, cool. Look at these niggas. They know what time it is. Look at their faces. They like, dang. She about to cook them. They know what's gonna be. It might be an argument. It might. Why his shirt blue? That's annoying me. Anyway. But what do you say? Disadvantages? There are disadvantages in having my gender. Okay. Women, yeah, I agree. Men, a little bit. In some ways, we are disadvantaged. We have a disadvantage. Not a lot, but in some ways, we suck. Some things women can do that we just can't. We don't got it. You know. Some things women do we just don't got.
Definitely.
How they sitting? Is it like in the? Hold on. I don't know if it's like a yes and no side or something. I don't know how it is, but they sat weird. It's low key blurry. I'm sorry, chat. L reactor.
Definitely, I've experienced a lot of disadvantages, particularly in the workforce. In my position, I'm pretty high up.
Workforce,
I kind of sit on the right hand of the president, but it's just kind of interesting how I'm always left with all of these like administrative tasks. You know what I mean? And I'm like, well, what about him and him and him and him and him. But it's just, I think it's natural for people to associate administrative work with a, it's a feminine role.
Same. I work at a hardware.
I wouldn't even say administrative work is feminine because that's kind of my job. But I will say, women be more organized than niggas. Y'all have more attention to details and like more care and thought put into whatever administrative work y'all do. And we just like, let's go cut down a tree. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go cut down a tree. Y'all go organize paperwork or something. Y'all do that better than us. But feel free to go cut down a tree.
Store.
You know what I'm saying?
And which is, I get looked over all the time because I'm like,
You got a
"Hi, how can I
disadvantage?
help
Or
you?"
do
And
women
they
have
go,
disadvantages?
I'm gonna ask this guy, like literally just, or not even talk to me. They'll just walk right past me and go ask a man. To touch on more like disadvantages, like just having to think, to be more conscious of a lot of things. Like people say like walking to your car at night or going for a jog or just anything at night really.
In thinking about it, I was like, well, what is the disadvantage of being a man? And I thought back to when I was 6, 7, 8, and I was in the schoolyard and in the classroom, and my friends started to police me. Because the girls weren't getting policed from what I understand the way that the boys were, because the boys were being told, don't be like a girl, don't cry, don't share your emotions, don't show your feelings. Because I wanted to fit in, I embodied those ideas.
Yeah.
When I was considering this question, do I have disadvantages based on my gender? Impulse was
Millions.
just no.
Millions?
Like as
Is
a
it
white
millions?
man who've raised in middle class America, like right off the bat, you have so many like lack of barriers, I should say. You have a lack of barriers for opportunity.
Men should hold doors open.
What do we think about that? I feel like they ain't attacked that. They ain't get up in there enough. They ain't get up in there enough. I do agree that women have a less advantage in a lot of stuff. Y'all do have disadvantages in a hell of stuff. And that sucks. And I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. I'm trying not to get canceled, They dance, they tap dance
I
around
just
that.
would like to let everyone know that I do not open my own doors.
Oh, I ain't see the question. My fault. I ain't see the question.
Men should hold doors open for
Men should hold doors open for women. Do we agree or disagree? I mean, I don't want to say like how I'm trying to put it. If we talking about if you with your girl, hold on, how y'all doing, chat? Welcome back, Asia. How you doing, Key in the building, Asia in the building. We watching a men and women seek to understand each other. They talking about gender roles and how hard life is and all that. The question is, should men hold doors open for women? I will say, in my own personal opinion, if I'm with Shotty and we boot up and we go inside something, I'm opening the door. I don't want her to touch the door. It got germs on it. That way I can get sick and you can take care of me. Then I can get baby. Then be cool. You know what I'm saying? But a car door, I'll do that sometimes. Sometimes, just on some Riz type beat. W Riz. I'll open the door for some Riz points. You know what I'm saying? Car door, I do it sometimes. Not every time, but I'll do it sometimes. I'll throw it in there randomly. But yeah. But to the question though, should men hold doors open for women? I think everybody should hold a door open for everybody. if we talking about just a regular door. If a woman go in first and I'm like, I'm some random niggas behind you, like you see me coming, hold the door open for me. Appreciate it. Thank you. If you close enough, I'm not finna just not grab the door, you know? Unless I'm with Shotty and a woman behind me, I'm letting go in the door. I don't care no more. I'm opening the door for Shotty and I'm closing the door. She can grab it herself. The next lady, I don't know. It's yes and no. Yes, no, if, and but what? You said if someone is coming in with you or leaving and you reach the door first, open it. Facts. Makes sense. Makes sense. This man. I'm gonna always open the door for my shawty. Sometimes it annoys me. Someone opening the door for you. Because you super strong, independent. That's why everything annoy you. I open doors and walk on the side of the street. W. I will do that. If we on the sidewalk, you gotta get on the inside so you ain't hit by no car, bro. But in all reality, if somebody drunk and they driving, we both getting hit probably. Yes or no, but yeah. She can open it herself. Yeah. Wow. What you mean, wow? Wow. I need help, Diesel. They jumping me. Wait, run it back one more time though.
I do.
Men and men only should hold doors open for women.
Hold doors open for women.
Let's talk about it. You are super strong and independent. And I'd be like, look at you being all strong and independent. Go ahead.
Well, I just would like to let everyone know that I do not open.
I need a man. I need a male in the chat. I need a man in the chat. Just in case. I got S-class agent key here. I don't know. You know, I might get jumped. I'm trying not to get canceled. But I'm gonna speak my mind though, folks, nigga. Hey, let's get it.
My own doors. So,
What she say? My fault.
Well, I just would like to let everyone know that I do not open my own doors.
But if somebody you with like, hey, I need you to hold this door open for me. That's no problem. I will say that. Hey, I'm the woman. I need you to, you know what I'm saying? You got to do your part. I like when you hold the door open for me. Bet I'm doing that. Light work. Easy. No problem.
No, but seriously though, so if I'm with a male, if I'm walking to a door, I won't touch the door. Yeah. However, if I do open a door, if I'm by myself and there's people behind me, I'm keeping it open, whole family, females, males, no problem at all. But if I am with a male, I will not open the door.
So you just stand there?
Yeah, and look real stupid too, because they usually stand there like as a joke, and I'm like,
You gonna open the door?
Where does that expectation come from for you?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I'm
Where
sure
that
it's
came
just
from?
the way I was raised.
For me, as a guy, like my instinct is like,
You don't let me open. Yeah, because what is you doing? You know what I'm saying? If me personally, if I'm with somebody and they open the door, I feel weird. I feel weird. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? If we holding hands, right? If we holding hands, and my like wrist not in front of yours while we holding hands, I feel weird. It feels sus. I don't know. It feels sus. If a female open a door for me, it feels sus.
How my dad taught me and my brothers to just like, treat women with the utmost respect and honor. I feel like chivalry is just something that I'm like, this is absolutely something I want to step into and to continue and uphold.
I think that's like a really
Like, ain't nothing wrong with
beautiful way
chivalry
to
for
put
me.
it. I also think it's not true. Like, that's not born out of like serve because she's up here. It's because we don't, it's the opposite of empowerment. The same reason why a guy doesn't think that you know what screw that is.
How you feel, Darius? How you feel?
Why they think they have to open.
You don't know if you feel about what? About what I said or what they saying? You gotta explain it, man. You gotta explain it. Podcast topic questions type beat. Whenever we doing that again, you know. W questions. Holding hands thing. Oh, me, if your hand, so if you holding hands with a girl and she in her hand and your wrist behind her, your wrist back here, and y'all just going for it. I say some niggas probably don't even think about it. But for me, it's like a leading thing. I feel like you leading me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you leading me on where we going. Women love when you grab their hand and walk. Like, come on. Women love when you reach back and grab it, and you know what I'm saying? Reach back to grab their hand. Like a Thor hammer, you know what I'm saying? When you reach back there and they snap to it, they love that, man. But they love that. If a girl reach back and you grab her hand, is that sus? Would you let a girl reach back and you grab her hand and y'all start walking? Is that sus? It feel weird to me. I'm like, nah. I'll be like, watch out, bro. I'll walk in front of her. I don't know where we going. I got it. Where we going? Let me get in the front. It's weird, bro. It's like, for me, it's kind of like also like letting a woman drive a little bit. Sometimes I'm like, I don't want you to drive. But you saying you don't feel the same way about the hand. Like it don't matter to you. I can see that. Yeah, it feels sus to me though. I don't know.
In the door,
I feel
or
awkward.
why it hurts, why chivalry can hurt. Because the idea that like we have to protect and we have to like do things for them, it translates, it's equal to the idea that because they are unable to.
I usually feel safe when I'm with the other gender.
I feel like I'm in my stream accident. I feel safe when I'm with the other gender. Not
Generally
all the
speaking,
men
I
walked up first. That's interesting. I usually feel safe when I'm with the other gender. Let's talk about it. Do I feel safer with a woman? Like, do I feel safer with a woman? Like, what they mean? Like, I guess out in public, like regular safety type beat. I assume a woman would feel safer with a man. Like, you know, I don't know. I don't know how it worked for y'all. I don't expect a woman to protect me type beat. But I don't know. I ain't never thought about do I feel safe with a woman. I say like I don't feel unsafe. I don't feel like I'm in danger. I say when I'm with a woman, I feel safer in regards to me being like more alert. It's like a guy thing. I feel like because when we with like a shawty, we on 10, bro. Y'all don't be, I don't know if y'all notice it, but when we like walking out in public, we holding hands walking in public, we be everywhere. We scanning her, we got, you know what I'm saying? There's Tango to our 6. There's 8 people in front of us. There's a car coming from this way. You know what I'm saying? There's a child running this way. He might fall. We have to keep our distance from this. Someone just coughed over there. Let's not walk in the wind of the cough. We be on it, bro. And I don't think women do that. I never seen like a meme about it or nothing. But safe all around, yeah. And be mad if you walk, because what is y'all doing? I just walk fast. You know me. You know the vibe. Ain't nobody mad.
When I'm with the other gender.
No, you walk like you floating through space. That's how you walk. You know the memes where it be like, how I sleep, knowing I just they need me at work or something. That's how you walk. Like you just like not a care in the world. No urgency, no nothing. You just be like, la la la. Like you just you be just coasting. But yeah, do I usually feel safe? I ain't gonna lie. I feel protected from other women when I'm with a woman. I'll say that. I'll say that. Somebody messing my order, I know she got it. You doing auto security? Why I need to care? Exactly. That's why I say I feel like we be on security. Y'all pop up if y'all need it. If somebody messing my order, y'all tapping in, y'all clocking in. Why you mess up his order? Ain't no woman finna mess with me. Ain't no woman finna mess with me if I'm with the shawty. You know what I'm saying? Somebody hit her, a woman hit her, I'm hitting that woman. I'm on in GTA. In GTA. I'm Minka Baka Mooka. You know what I'm saying? Slash me. Back from the Warframe 1990. Bruh, that grind crazy. Welcome back though. That's a good question. If you with a girl and a girl hit your girl, are y'all jumping that girl that just hit your girl? I'm jumping in. I might swing back before her. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, back to the video. What up, Anubis? We watching men and women seek to understand each other. Cause sometimes we gotta understand, bruh. I'm putting a wig on and throwing hands, bruh. I'm finna be out there like the movie White Chicks, bro. I'm finna be out there strong, bro. All right, what was the question? My fault. I usually feel safe. All right, we still on that.
Generally speaking, I always feel pretty comfortable when I'm with the opposite gender. I'm the youngest, and I have 3 brothers.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of male figures in my life, so I think that may influence my
Not two of them disagreed.
I grew up in a family full of women. Literally, mom had like 3 sisters. Like all of them had pretty much girls until I was about 13. So 100% feel like I'm comfortable with women being around me. I'm a gay black man, so
we knew it. We knew it. We knew we knew it. We knew it was something about him we ain't know. We found it. We knew it. We was on to that.
Women being around me. I'm a gay black man, so literally the community just for gay black people, or just for gay people in general. You always have like,
I say he a little bit that way,
regardless of whether you just met them or whether you've known them for 25 years.
He went in masculine gay niggas too.
I don't think that a lot of men realize how
something popped up.
Them or whether you've known them for 25 years.
So I guess whoever sit down agrees. Whoever don't sit down disagree. So the females disagreeing that they feel safe with a nigga?
I don't think that a lot of men realize how scary just they are. And how many men just hanging out like feel like, oh, that girl could literally kill me. Like that's a true thing.
Come from a family.
As a nigga, I understand how scary niggas is, bro. Like I understand that, bro. Especially, I'm not a woman, obviously, but I understand, like, a woman being scared of a man, that makes sense to me. Because niggas is weird, bro. How you say shawty, bro? Bro, niggas is weird, bro. Niggas are weird, niggas are crazy, and niggas is strong. Weird and strong is a horrible combination, bro. That's scary for a woman, in my opinion. I get it.
That's like has really strong female personalities, you don't doubt anything that they can do because they were the defenders of the family. They were the ones that raised everybody. They were the strongest people in the family. So I like how much the black dude talking. I understand
I mean, in high school, like I was on the wrestling team. I was one of 3 girls on the all-boy wrestling team, and I was like, yeah, this is awesome. Like I'm one of the guys. This is cool. And you know, one of the guys
held a knife to my throat,
right. Like behind the bleachers at a game. And
she said, what? Hold on.
Like the guys, this is cool. And, you know,
Hold on, I missed it. She was
one of
oh
the
my
guys,
God.
like,
Wait,
guys,
I don't know.
I messed up.
I understand your, yeah.
I mean, I in high
We will beat somebody down and that person don't fight fair.
school, like I was on the wrestling team.
You know
I was
what I'm
one
saying?
of 3 girls on the all-boy wrestling team. And I was like, yeah, this is awesome. Like, I'm one of the guys. This is cool. And, you know, one of the guys, like, held a knife to my throat, like, behind the bleachers at a game. And, you know, you want to be able to trust and be like, okay, I don't know you, so I'm going to, you know, give you my trust for a little bit. And then all of a sudden, you're on top of me. When do I choose, like, who do I choose? And so it's like, I've never had that with a woman, so.
I see what she's saying. I see what she's saying. Usually women feel safe with a man. Like, oh, I got this 8 foot tall, 5,000 pound nigga who work in construction. He can protect me. But she's saying niggas is scary. And she never felt, she's scared of the nigga. That's what they saying. They scared of the nigga that's protecting them. And they never feel like that with a woman. That makes sense. That's a bar. That's a bar. You know what I'm saying? You will beat somebody down and you personally don't fight fair. You know what I'm saying?
I'm comfortable showing my
Weapons. I'm comfortable showing my emotions. Disagree.
I don't think I've always been comfortable.
That's a the gay dude didn't walk up. I don't want to call him the gay dude. What's his name, bro? The black dude ain't walk up. That's interesting. I thought, like, you know, yeah.
And I am a very private person.
I thought they was more comfortable in, like, the emotions.
I'm very intentional about the relationships that I build and about the people who I am vulnerable to.
I wasn't always comfortable sharing my emotions. I think from childhood to, you know, my mid-20s or so, I think it was more of just like this, like, let me bottle it up. I'll share with a few people, but it wasn't something I would share freely. And I think now
my God, here you
where
go.
I'm at
Here you go.
is I see true power and vulnerability.
Absolutely.
And to share and not fear, you know, judgment or shame.
Why they not comfortable? That's all I want to know.
Strong in the way that I talk, and just being strong, people are like, "Oh, you're angry. You don't make sense." I'm like, "No, I make a lot of sense right now." You know,
I get it. I
just
get
the
it.
fact that I have an emotion makes me unreliable in some way.
There it
in
is. I
people's
understand
eyes.
it, Shawty.
Like, we can't have a woman running the country. What if she's on her period? We'll go to war. Well, I haven't seen it yet. I am only uncomfortable in how I am perceived,
Especially a black
because
one,
I
yep.
do want to be perceived as a competent person and somebody to be trusted.
I've taught myself to become emotional, but from my family and from being a black person in America, I don't think that I am comfortable being emotional. I feel like it's like me losing control. It's me being vulnerable, and I don't like being vulnerable to anybody unless I choose
Forgot about
to.
that. The 2 white dudes walked up and said, I'm comfortable sharing my emotion. I assume that he would be comfortable doing it also because the way his life is. But he a black man. No matter what you doing, you know what I'm saying? You still gotta, life gonna life.
And I think that's
crazy.
Comfortable being emotional. I feel like I
want to be perceived as a competent person
the
and
white guy,
somebody to be trusted.
I've taught myself
They get to be
become
emotional. It's okay, Timmy. Type B.
But from my family
It's okay,
and from being
little
a black
Johnny.
person in America, I don't think that I am comfortable being emotional. I feel like it's like me losing control. It's me being vulnerable, and I don't like being vulnerable to anybody unless I choose to. And I think that it's a sad thing because like I should be able to cry whenever I feel like it, but I don't. Or if I do cry, like I lost a family member last year and broke into tears in work. As soon as I realized that I was crying, I stopped and I said, I have to go home, I apologize, I'm leaving right now. And that's just how I had to respond to it. And I don't think that's healthy, but it's something that that's just my personal experience when it comes to being a male, a black male in America.
That's spicy.
By the other gender.
I feel understood by the other gender. Do I feel understood by the opposite gender? Generally speaking, no. As a man, do I feel understood by women? No. Do I feel like I understand women as a man? No. Me personally. What y'all think, chat?
Yeah, I think it kind of goes back to just women being the most like approachable people that I can come to and talk about anything. When it comes to me or
Y'all
just my
are
experiences or like the things that I've had to go.
When a woman want to help, she gonna help. I swear to God. A woman know how to help in like crazy ways, bro. Niggas cannot do that. We don't got it, bro.
Through, they're a lot more understanding, and I don't know, I just feel safe.
My experience
I do feel
again,
safer,
with the
though.
opposite sex has been pleasant, you know, my entire life. I've always felt comfortable. I've always felt understood. I've always felt like I had a voice, you know, even if it's not, again, the voice in the conference room. I always felt like I've always been respected.
Well, I think like as a general swath.
She disagreed.
Like looking at it that way. No, men don't understand women, and it's because we're looking at it as two different things. Like even the idea of being assertive comes off as being a bitch.
Are you speaking from a personal place or a societal place? Because I feel like you speak from a very like big place instead of
like it's all the same.
Because the question was like I, not like society.
Yeah. Do I feel understood by men?
Yeah.
No, because they don't view me as an equal.
Can I ask you a question? In this space, do you feel understood?
I feel understood equally
feel heard.
by all parties.
Great.
Not, but you know, like
That's a start.
You know, I believe that we're all
She want to fight something.
image bearers. You know, image bearers of God.
I just don't
and
understand
like that
emotions.
we're equal. And we're given these different roles to fulfill. You know, when you see two people dancing, and it's a beautiful choreographed
I ain't even gonna act like I just
equal
know.
dance. No one's outshowing the other person.
I'll say I understand like a little bit. Like if you tell me like, oh, like if a man or a woman say, this person in my family died, I'm gonna understand. Cause I've been through that. I know how you feel. I can relate to it. I know what's going on. I know the healing time. I know the process. I know all that. I can understand that. But if a woman just break down crying because it's her time of the month or something, I don't understand that. What happened? It's her time of the month. I don't know. I can't relate to that. It don't make sense. I don't understand it. You know? If a nigga just break down crying, I can understand that. I probably know what it is. He just went through, like, he got out. We get to a point where we just break down, like, hey, bro, I can't hold it in no more. Pressure bust pipes. That's probably why he crying. A woman do it. I don't know what's going on. I can't relate to it.
But when it comes to like relationships with men and women, like I feel like these different roles can be such a beautiful thing when done right, but can also be a disaster if one person is, you know, trying to outperform, or another person is taking advantage or overstepping.
Like you said, there's such a beauty in differences and in masculinity and femininity, and it's important to have both in yourself.
Okay, go team.
Yeah.
Hey, so glad we need
I like it.
a picture.
I like it.
You guys are awesome.
You guys.
Do we understand each other now? Do we have an understanding